I just watched your video and I find it quite nice, quite, how should I say, warm. So thank you for that. Well, I was actually expecting, well, you don't always get what you expect, but I was actually expecting some more of a travel vlog. Well, you did the travel part, but while sitting on the airport. But I think you can guess that I was more interested about the state of Singapore, the visual state of Singapore. Anyway, so I think the first thing that we need to do is just, a little bit catch up what happened during the last few, well, I don't remember how much time passed since I last talked to you, but your video, uh, you uploaded it, on 19th of January, and today is the night that binds 18th, no, 20th to 21st of January. So, and and I still do not know if your flight is on the 9th or 10th or 11th. I'm not sure, and you didn't mention it in your video. So good job on your mystery. Anyway, I'm another thing about your video, by the way. You seemed happy, and that made me happy as well. But today I'm a little bit positive as well. Anyway, the last week or so, well, it did not go well for me, particularly because I had a lot to do. But actually, yeah, I had a lot of things to do that were not originally supposed to be my job, which is a little bit frustrating. But if you care about the the the, the process and the end goal and the end product as well, well, you gotta do what you gotta do. So the last one or so week was, I don't know if it was 1 week or 2 weeks still. Anyway, uh, mostly I was sitting here on my computer trying to work out Tabigap stuff, because we are doing something very strange this winter. Well, the process, the preparation, the planning, the organization, well, it was a little bit weird. Like, I cannot say it was completely off. It was not completely good as well, but it was not average too. It had its ups and downs throughout the timeline with different people and different teams. But what we have done, just to summarize to you, because it's a big portion of my life right now. So uh, what we have decided to do this semester break is to make each program just 1 day long, because for winters, firstly, the students are very tired because of the whole semester thing, and they only have 2 weeks for the break, and you tell them to just come to school and do things they do not learn in school. So it's tiring for them. It's very demanding, and it's also very difficult to ask the alumni who are going to teach, who you want them to teach, um, for 2 weeks. Like, for example, if you were an alumni and I would tell you to, hey, Semi, if you want, do you want to take part in this program? You need to spend 2 weeks in school, blah 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 blah, blah. I think you would be gone. Like, you would reject me after I said 2 weeks, because you also have very limited time in your semester break, and you want to do stuff, you want to relax, or you want to finish the things that you have carried over. And it's also demanding for them as well, so it's very easy to just ask for one day, even though they have some preparation and stuff and they can come at other days and stuff. They're only obliged to be present only for one day, which is a good deal for alumni, and also I think for students as well, because it's it's a complicated system, and it it took a long process. The first thing I did was uh build a website. Well, I think I did it. Yeah, I worked on that when I had finals, before my finals were over. Like you were actually here. You were actually here when I was working on that. And when I started, actually, no, yeah, when I started working on that, you were actually here. And then I think I need to cut these bits, cut the uh, silent parts. Anyway, well, I have a lot of thoughts going on right now. I think you can see them passing by. Uh, the process was actually hectic, to summarize. And as I told you, I had to do a lot of the things that were not supposed to be my job. One of the reasons was people. Yeah, some people, like, who, either because of their own other stuff, or because of their willingness, or because of their commitment, or because of their just skill, just leadership skill, I don't know, but things were not planned as well as they ideally would be. And also, we were trying something new. So my last week was spent just for that, just for, I get up. If the application dates were not over, I would go to school and enter classes to, just meet the students and also tell them about myself and the camp, and be a distant and little role model. I don't know, it works. It works really well, but I shouldn't have to do that to achieve what we achieve. And also, I had I told you that I was quitting the work, so we had arranged some little things. The final project, I could say, like, after it was done, I would just leave. And currently I'm at a limbo, because I finished something. They told me to, we are going to apply for this project, and we are going to write this, and you're going to help us. I said, okay, yeah, like, that's what we were already doing. It's just for a different project at a lower scale, so we could do that. Well, we did that. So I don't know if I'm, like, completely off the hook, or just around the corner. I'm not sure. I've asked. They didn't say anything, and I cannot go there because I need to go to Atatürk High School. So the work thing is a little bit in a limbo, and there is also some updates about my visa application to Germany. Like, they told me a date, which is, I said we have only one day for the camp, for education programs. My education program about artificial intelligence is going to be on the 31 of January, the last day of January, and my visa application is also on that day. And yeah, we had to do some compromises. We worked that out, but things are coming. Little things, not little actually, but things that you have to be prepared for are coming right now. And the big thing in my life, Tebigip, has been growing and growing and growing in terms of responsibility. And also, I'm trying to quit it. I have decided that I'm going to quit largely, and I know how I'm going to do that as well. And we have discussed it with my friends as well. So I'm going to do that. But yeah, the last week was spent on that. But today is, well, tonight is the night that links Saturday to Sunday. And on Monday, we are starting the camp, and it's going to last 2 weeks. So today, we did an orientation day because we found that it works well to make people meet each other and to make people understand what we're doing and also provide a social environment. So we did that today. The process with which we acted, we behaved, I'm not I'm not happy at all with that. But the result, it was well. It was very well. Like people enjoyed, people we enjoyed as well. Like the end product. But again, I think what disturbs me is that what I'm annoyed at is the means with which we achieve our goals. And yeah, that's the thing. But today I'm happy because it went well. I did a nice talk called "How to Train Your TBGF," and after the whole event, we packed everything and just a few friends just went to Kızılay, spent some time as well. I came back, I did a little bit business, and now I'm going to sleep. My sleep schedule has been pretty bad, to say the least, for the last week. But well, there was no schedule. It was non-existent for the last week. For the last 2 days, there is a schedule. It is like around 4, 5, 6. At 6 a.m. I sleep and wake up very early, 8, 9, 10. That was just for 2 days, of course. Now, today I'll rest. Today is going to be Sunday, and I'll rest. I will sleep before, well, before 3 a.m., which is very healthy. And also, I will not wake up before 12, I think. I'm not sure, but I'll rest a little bit. And also, I'm going to try to be physically active as well because I need it. I really need it. Anyway, I think things are looking bright for me, or maybe it's just I'm saying that because I'm happy right now. I'm not sure, but for me, I think my good days are starting slowly but surely. Yeah, they're starting. Another thing I wanted to mention is I made a plan about going to Germany. A very rough plan because I only have the dates and the general idea of what I'm going to do. The first thing is that my school is going to start on 15th of April, and so I need to be there on 1st of April, and that's actually when my dorm status is going to be like active. I cannot enter the dorm before that. But if you know, if you remember, you don't have to. Uh, I bought my ticket for the 1st of March, so just 1 month earlier, and I decided not to change the date. So I'm going to Berlin on the 1st of March. Most probably, I'm going. I'll go to Frankfurt from Berlin because there's a distant relative living there, and I think I can just crash at his place for some time. But the general idea of what I'm going to do in that 1 month period is that I'm going to be a nomad. I'm going to roam around. I don't know where, I don't know how, like, not precisely, at least. But I have decided to do that, and I think I can start planning like around in February, which sounds sensible enough. Like, yeah, I think I can plan that. I can make research on that month. And also, like, I have some idea. Like, I think I'll prefer to, you know, first, I said Frankfurt. I think I'll stay there for 1 week, maybe, or 1 or 2 weeks, and I'll just stay. I'll spend the nights there, but I don't think the days will be limited to Frankfurt because there are a lot of good places near Frankfurt, like Köln or Düsseldorf, or, well, Frankfurt itself is also a very good place, and close to it's very close to France, and I think also Belgium. So I might just, I might just make 1 day trips, and there are also a lot of good metal concerts that I can go. I think after that I can move around, start moving around the other countries, and actually stay there, actually see those places, and also, like, I think a 1 week stay at a more comfortable place is likely what I'm going to do, knowing my character, knowing my traits. After that period, I think I'll. Well, that's just a thought, but as I repeat this thought more and more, it will turn into a plan, and I think I'll start deciding on that. I might go to Netherlands, Belgium, the Netherlands, then Denmark. Well, and then return to Berlin for the 1st of April. But I didn't do the budgeting or the preliminary research of where I'm going to stay and what I'm going to do, stuff like that. But my visa application process has started. I'm working on that. Things as usual. So that's about me. That's what has been happening. Also, I'll start living with my parents from a few days from now on, because dorm money. Yeah. I'm curious. Like, yeah, you told me about your planes and what you expected there, and also you have some little notes about what the reality was. But, you know, I want to see. I want to like actually see. I think I can make a request, like a travel vlog request. You don't have to do that. You can just, sit like me in front of the camera and just show me pictures of the things, of the places that you've seen, or like, your school. I wonder your school, but not that much. I think I'm kind of growing resistant to the idea of school and learning and science and stuff. I don't know. But I'm growing less. No, but I think over the last few semesters, I have become less and less of a nerd. I think you can see that. I think I can see that. I think it's quite obvious. But do tell me about your classes. Like you could even just tell me something mathematical. I think I'm happy. I think I'm happy because I've been feeling kind of lonely. So because I've been at a place that I feel comfortable with people who who think highly of me, and like most of them I can uh, trust, and like we can talk and stuff. Also, it's a very social environment, and because of my leadership states, like I was kind of on the spotlight, so I think that's what raised my spirits today. But in general, I feel quite lonely. So that camp, the education camp that we're going to do this winter, like it will help me socially, but I don't know what I'm going to do after that. Like I'll stay home. Like I think probably in that month I'll visit a lot of friends and family members, because leaving. I think you've done that as well. So yeah, that's actually another reason why I wanted to why why I wanted to do um the notes. No, what? Another thought. Okay, the videos, the YouTube videos, because you know it's this format is more of like talking to each other, but it's also asynchronous. So, for example, it's not like a Zoom, because Zoom would be more difficult. And also, like this, I don't know if you felt that when you were recording, but this also feels like kind of an introspection as well, because we're not having a dialogue in the standard sense, and I'm still trying to explain to you stuff that has been going on in my life, and also listen to you, but that's happening at a different time. And when I'm explaining to you, I'm also like thinking actively, like what has happened, because in a dialogue you have more time to like you can be, first of all, more uh words, sorry, I'll just stop talking about it. I think I've rambled enough. Like it has been 26 minutes, this recording. I will definitely cut some of that, but I might, just might, make you suffer as well. I don't want to, but I might. Um, Please do show me more. And also, by the way, please do not feel obliged to record and send videos right away. Well, I'm doing that right now because I was just going to sleep. I just wanted to see your video, and when I saw it, I just said, I can do a reply right now. I can do a reply. I don't have much going on right now. And also, I know that I'm going to do this pretty low effort. It's just me sitting in my dorm in the half dark, just talking. But for you, I think life is way more active because you have a place to settle in and get accustomed to. You have new people to meet, and you have a new school, new classes, and you want to show yourself, you want to prove yourself that, like, prove people that, like, you're capable of doing things, you're interested about the topics that you're learning, very much interested. And I don't know if your plans have changed, but I think you've told me that you wanted to work with a professor there as well, as a research assistant and stuff like that. You want to travel, you want to see your environment. Maybe also you're constantly missing this place as well, like this, like your family, like food. How is food? Food is very important. How is food? Like, a happy gut is key to a happy mind. And I'm curious about your guts. Don't take it wrong. Don't take it wrong. But you don't have to dump that all at once as well. I'm curious about all of these things, and these things also make you a lot more busier. So I talk too much. Yeah, right now I talk. I'm going to talk until this video is exactly 30 minutes and not 1 second less, not 1 second more, and I'm going to stop it right there. And I think I'll probably cut some pieces of it, but I love you, man. Take care. Well, we still have 15 seconds, so we're just going to stare at each other. 10 seconds. Yeah. Goodbye. Also, I shaved this morning and wore my suit before going to the high school, and it was awesome. The suit. I don't know why, but like, suits make people, don't be sexist, make people feel very confident and important.